Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. I never thought after the letter and the ending of SoD I would be back here on Season of Discovery and talking about it again, but with everything in life, there are opportunities where something comes up that you just have to, take you back a little bit and talk about. And, well, late last night, I was actually mid-raid, and I just got about a bajillion ads, DMs, people in chat. Everybody was reaching out, telling me, guys, we might have something. We might be getting Phase 9. We might be getting SoD Fresh, because they updated the server. And while you guys are all well aware when we originally went down this Phase 9 hype thing, this is the same exact thing that happened back then. They updated it, it got an extra point whatever patch, and it just ensued all the hype, hope, and stuff. So I just want to be abundantly clear that this is pretty much pure HOPIUM at this point. I highly doubt that we are getting anything new with SoD, but SoD Fresh would be the one thing that they might possibly do. So I'm just going to explore this, show you guys it, and honestly, this is pure entertainment for you. I genuinely do not believe we are getting a Phase 9 or even SoD Fresh, but I'm leaning on the absolutely nothing part of this title. But anyway, guys, without further ado, we're going to switch it over and dive right into it, so I'll see you then. Voop! So here is the post right here, and 9 hours ago is when this dropped. I hit them with the Phase 9 hype, but it says Blizzard has updated their vendor build, changing Season of Discovery Phase 8 patch 1.15.7 to patch 1.15.8. Could this mean new SoD content, the next iteration of Classic, or just SoD era servers? So obviously, yes, it's a new update. Yes, that could give people hype and hope and whatnot, but if we click on it, this is pretty much all it is that the WoW vendor version has just gone up a little bit. So it's just changing a few things right there. And while yes, this is usually what it looks like for a new patch, I doubt they're gonna do anything in regards to an actual new patch with new things added to it, mainly because the devs literally just posted this. So this was in reply to the controversy with announcing the Chinese Titan Forge servers, and they made one line in there that said that the Titan Forge is going to be their focus, along with Modern, MoP, and Burning Crusade. And so they decided to come back here, repost this, and address this here, and it says this feels like a good time to refer back to one of our blue posts. So this was about a week ago, or two, like a week or two ago, and this is the post, and obviously it is the ending of Season of Discovery post right here. And so obviously this is just them reflecting on it, saying how much it is, what they went after, how long they dove into it, just sort of the history of this. I've read this post too many times, and frankly it just makes me sad. But I always love this paragraph where we have big plans and big ambitions for this type of found paragraphs content set in the original world of Azeroth. And we want to set ourselves up for success by taking the time we need to get in the proverbial kitchen and cook, iterate on, and shape ideas and lessons learned from Season of Discovery into something truly exciting. SoD was always meant to be a seasonal experience. So that right there, this message obviously hits deep, because I was always a SoD got my channel discovered. I had been making content since 2019, but I kind of hit a lull, and SoD definitely revived my passion, my energy, and it's been really great ever since. So I'll forever love SoD, and that's kind of why I'm making this video. I'm currently doing Mists of Pandaria right now, just because that's where they kind of sent us. I'm looking forward to Legion Remix. I'm looking forward to Midnight. I'm looking forward to TBC. And most importantly, I'm looking forward to whatever is being cooked in that proverbial kitchen. Because, like I said, I loved SoD. I had a blast playing it. I know not everyone feels that way. Obviously, I hated Phase 3. I did not like AQ launch at all either, but for the most part, genuinely positive about Season of Discovery. So I just wanted to dive in this. Phase 9 obviously would be freaking fantastic, even if we're just testing new things that maybe they need tested. I don't know the process. I really don't know what's next. Everyone wants it to be Classic Plus, but it really could just be a season with a bunch of new changes, trying new things. We really don't know. Like, I hope it's Classic Plus, but it could just be simply another season like SoD, or with a whole bunch of new things, twists, excitement. I genuinely have no idea. I wish I did. I wish we had some communication. So, maybe if Phase 9 comes down the road where they test that, maybe we test Undead Paladins, Dwarf Shamans. I still haven't given up hope for that. Because why the heck did we put them in the game if we're never going to see them? It's just really something to get the brain going. And so that's what a Phase 9 could be if they ever did it. But like I said, it is so slim that we would get something like that, because everything, like, you don't do a formal announcement like that. You don't essentially kill your version of the game. It dropped from 80,000 current raiders all the way down to 3K, losing like 10, 20, 30K a week, just all the way down to where it's sitting at now. And there are even now still guilds out there going there playing the game. So as far as Phase 9, I highly doubt it. As far as a SoD Fresh, that is more possible. And I'm curious to hear if you guys would try it. I personally, I was at first a hard no, because it was like, I already did everything. Why would I want to do it again? But you know what I didn't do? I didn't play Alliance. I didn't play Paladins. I didn't experience the complete other side of the game that sort of exists. I went Horde like I always do, and I tried all the new things. I really loved Druid tanking here in Season of Discovery, which is something that isn't really that fun in Classic. It doesn't become a thing till TBC, but it really felt like a TBC character almost for most of Season of Discovery. So I really enjoyed that, and I would actually like a SoD Fresh at this point, especially if you turboed it, made it quicker. There's a few things you would have to decide on, like the Rune Broker, and just a few very, very decisive choices, but a pretty quick SoD that was like maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks per Phase 1, 2, and 3, and then we do like 4 to 5 for each raid, as long as it coincides with the finale of getting to the next raid, whatever's next, and sort of ends and dies down at that point. I'd be down to give SoD another whirl. I think it'd truly be fun, but I would love to hear what you guys think. Would you like to do SoD Fresh? Would it be something you'd be interested in? Would you maybe enjoy that? And what would you play? To me, when this first came out, I told my guild, I was like, all right, guys, we're going back to SoD. We're all going to be Alliance this time around, and we're going to make a full-on 25 Paladin raid. Just because I feel like all my Horde people would want to be a Paladin if we went over there and did SoD again and, relived our SoD Save Your Glory days. But anyway, guys, like I said, I think this is just a big ol' nothing thing, like we saw with the original Phase 9 hype, and how hyped we got for that, just to be let down again. So I genuinely do not want to clickbait you, get your hopes up. I'm being as transparent as I possibly can about this. I do not think that this is going to be anything, but I wanted to cover it. It was nice coming back to SoD and, seeing this character and walking down this memory lane. So let me know what you guys think, and until next time, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey you. Yes you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.